Happy Saturday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with a new message for us for this week. I always start by wanting to thank those of you who have chosen to subscribe, like, and share my videos here on YouTube, as well as the daily card reads on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I also want to thank those of you who have chosen to donate to the channel and what I do here. And thank you to those of you who have reached out for readings, spiritual guidance, and healing sessions from me this past week. Thanks so much. Fucking A. Let's talk, man. 2018, what the hell is going on? Crazy intense energies are happening. People are losing their shit all over the place, feeling an immense amount of pressure. Healing, good things, but you know, always good things. We always have to remember that the pressure, you know, it's like creating a diamond. You can't create a diamond without an extreme amount of pressure. So everything that we are feeling is forcing us to move forward. It's continuing to shed these layers that have to go, forcing us to face darker and darker and deeper places in ourselves. So 2018 has started this way for us, and I can't believe we're already like 2 weeks into the new year already. And we're going to continue to feel this energy, you guys. So really try to find a way to stay grounded in this energy. The first few months of this year are really important for us in the sense that we are continuing to move forward. We are being pushed into action. Like I said a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week, you know, this pressure that we are feeling, both the feminine and the masculine, is pushing us toward our goals, our mission, our ultimate being that we are supposed to be. It's opening us up further and further. And the first few months of this year are really going to be important with us taking those steps and following our guidance so we end up where we want to be. Okay, so I channeled messages from the divine feminine to the masculine and vice versa. So I'm going to read those for you guys now. Okay, so the first one is the divine feminine to her masculine. And it says, I choose to be the queen of my kingdom. I surrender to God's plan. I openly receive my future in all its glory. I thank you for the lessons and the growth that you have shown me, my beloved. The pain stops now. I choose to carry only love, no doubts, no fears. I am open to a great love, the love for myself. My mission is calling me. I must answer the call. Join me, my love. Answer the call of your heart. Okay, so now the message from the masculine to the feminine. You've established your role, my queen. It's beautiful to see you in your full power. There are still many things I must do. I don't want you to get caught up in my mess. You deserve so much more. You are pure, and I don't wish to muddy you with my drama. I am coming, working through my own fears and doubts. I feel the pull toward you. I will answer the call. I will come for you. Be faithful. Stay open, please. Nothing will hold me back. It's just going to take some more time. Be patient with me. I will never abandon you. I know you want to help me, but you can't. These are my lessons to learn. I must tackle them on my own. Keep believing, because I am your king. And when I am in my full power, I will appear again to claim you, to merge our kingdoms and secure our union for all eternity. Okay, so that was a message that I channeled, you guys. Makes me kind of emotional. Seems like that's been happening a lot lately with this energy. So I just want to say, a lot of the divine feminine right now are tired, fucking tired, for many reasons, okay? And we are really being called to live our lives as the feminine, to build our kingdoms, to continue to move ahead, whether your twin is actually by your side in the 3D world or not. We can't wait. We need to forge ahead. They have their own stuff to do. Their journey doesn't look like ours. As I've said 100 times, We need to allow them the time and the space to do what they need to do. The feminine, we are being called to be the queen, okay? Fully in our power. So you really need to figure out what that means for you, okay? Look inside and see where you're not loving yourself first, okay? We really need to step into a place where we have full love for ourselves. Let our masculine find their way, because they will. They are being guided just like we are. So don't worry about them. And remember, we are never separated from them, you guys. We are always with our masculine. We are together. We are a beloved, unified soul. Okay? So the reading. And God, you guys, you're going to hate this, I know. But as we've been getting for the past couple weeks, the fucking underlying energy for this week is the Tower. Again, the fucking Tower. But we love the Tower, okay? We are going to love and embrace the Tower. We are going to thank God for the Tower, because it is tearing things up. It is breaking things down to their foundation, just shaking everything. You know, we want this total destruction, because from that is where we rebuild. The destruction is only going to clear things out of our lives that need to go. You know, it's got to happen. Shit's got to burn to the fucking ground right now to clear whatever needs to go for the rest of this year. Okay? So we are going to love this Tower energy. We are going to welcome this Tower energy. We are not going to fear it. We are not going to hate it. We are just going to be like, this is the best fucking thing ever. Okay? Because this is the pressure that creates the diamond. Okay? And we are the diamond. Our masculine is the diamond. But without that extreme pressure, without that need to just get rid of everything in its path, we can't rebuild. Okay? So we are rebuilding. So we are still under this intense pressure, you guys. And with that underlying energy also came the Eight of Swords. Okay? And came the Judgment card. So we got the Tower, the Eight of Swords, and the Judgment card. Oh, and I'm using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot, you guys. Sorry about that. And what I love is, and if you look at these three cards in sequence, okay, so we have the Tower breaking shit down, okay? We have the Eight of Swords, or that is showing, you know, we feel helpless at times in this Tower energy. We feel the heat from the fire burning behind us. We know it's right fucking there, okay? And we feel it, but we feel bound by it. So that's why I'm saying we need to embrace it. We need to look at that fire and go, fuck yeah, bring it on, baby, okay? Bring it on. Let's get through this shit. Instead of feeling helpless and bound by it. And then we have the Judgment card that came with this, okay? And here's more fucking fire, okay? This rebirth. You know, the hand of God is dropping blood. I don't know if you guys can see that real clearly, but the hand of God is dripping blood into this cauldron, okay? Where the old is dying off and the new is being reborn. It's like, it reminds me of like getting a blood transfusion. But it has to take place over this intense, incredibly intense heat. We've got to boil in order to let stuff go. For some reason, our human vessels, our egos need to be broken down sometimes in the most painful of ways. And it requires intense heat and pressure and burning and destruction to be reborn, okay? To fully, and here he is, like, he is embracing everything that is happening, because it's always for our highest, greatest good, okay? Nothing that happens to us isn't meant to happen. It's meant to move us to our next level, okay? So honor this, welcome it, bring it all on. Let's get this shit done, okay? And let's fully step into our rebirth, okay? So that's just the underlying energy, you guys. Now let's get into the cards for the masculine and the feminine. So the first card for the masculine is the moon card, okay? And what I love about this moon card is not only does it have the full moon, but it has the waning and the waxing moon in it. This is the cycle we're coming into. The new moon in Capricorn is on Tuesday, I believe, maybe Monday. I don't know, Monday or Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. And the moon is all about illuminating the darkness. So right now, the divine masculine, since the full moon, the beginning of January, through this moon cycle and through the end of the month till the next full moon and the eclipse that's happening, the moon is lighting, is showing the way of their darkness. It's lighting up all of those things that were hidden in the shadows for them to have to deal with. So it's like they're dealing with this shadow energy of seeing everything that has happened, all the things they've done, all the things in their lives that haven't exactly been good. I don't even like to say good, but haven't been in like the most honorable or maybe the best ways they could live their lives. So the moon is lighting all of this up for the masculine. You know, I mean, showing them all the darkness, all the things that have been hiding in the darkness for so long. So that's where they're at right now, the masculine. They are seeing all the, you know, I mean, even the whole level of, you know, the shit that they've been through, the choices they've made, addictions, you know, the karmics, the situations that don't serve them, like everything's coming to light. And it's intense for them, just as it is for us. I mean, they are feeling all this underlying energy of the Tower and the eight of whoosy whatsy swords, and their brains are freaking fried, and they are feeling the burning to be reborn into the new, and it's all being illuminated by the moon. All the little dark areas are coming for them to see, and they're like, fuck, man, we got a lot to deal with, and they do. So the next card for the masculine is the Eight of Cups, okay? And usually in the regular tarot deck, this is the guy walking away from the cups. But in this deck, and I love, again, we've got the partial moon, okay? The cycle moving into the new moon that we're coming into, okay? And this guy is sitting here, and he's, you know, he's got his cups neatly stacked, but he's looking at the one that's spilled, okay? And he knows, the divine masculine knows that there is a mess that needs to be made, and that by walking away from what his current situation, it's going to create a mess. And they're at a place where they have to sort of pay honor to that mess, okay? Say their final goodbyes to the guilt and the shame and the grief that creating that mess is going to create for them. So they're like bowing at the altar of this mess that they are going to make in their lives, and they are going to make it, okay? Push comes to shove, they are going to move forward. But they need that time to sort of honor it, grieve it, respect it, and process through it, so then they can turn on their path and do what they need to do. Our divine feminine. The first card we got for the feminine is the Four of Cups. Now this Four of Cups I like because this to me spoke immediately of the divine feminine sitting with her intuition, okay? Asking for higher guidance on 4 different realms: the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual level, okay? We know all the cups are around us. We know they're there. We know we have everything we need, okay? But we're kind of just sitting at peace with it, okay? Settling into the energy and asking for divine guidance and help, healing and clearing our etheric bodies, okay? And I love, because he's connecting with nature. And I know it's freezing cold in a lot of part of the world right now, but it's still really, really, really important for the divine feminine to be connecting with nature right now, in any way that you can. Whether it's buying a plant, if you live somewhere cold, and bringing it indoors and touching the soil and really, you know, exchanging your energy with the plant. You know, plants, you know, we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Plants breathe in carbon dioxide and put out oxygen. You know, sit with a plant and do an energy exchange. You know, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Feel that connection to nature, because that's where you're going to get your connection to source. You're going to hear your messages so much more clearly if you can ground yourself. The next card for the Divine Feminine that we got is the Four of Whoosy-Whatsies. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Oh, and not the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords. What the hell am I saying? The Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about resting. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been tired as fuck. I have been like going to bed at like 8:30 at night. I've been exhausted, you know, waking up for hours during the night, napping during the day. Like, my sleep cycle is so messed up right now. But we're being called to rest because we are transmuting a tremendous amount of energy, okay? And in transmuting this energy, we're transmuting for the collective. We're healing our own shit, okay? Plus, we're holding that space and transmuting for our divine masculines. Not just ours, but all of them. You know, we are using a tremendous amount of our spiritual energy, of our power to hold shit together for everyone. And we need to rest. And what I love is, you know, this guy is resting and he's surrounded by the wolves, the dogs, whatever they are, but they're not hurting him. They're not like out to get him. These are not like a vicious pack of wolves that want to eat this guy. They are like, to me, these are like our angels standing at our four corners, holding and protecting our space while we rest. And that's where we need to be. We need to know that and call in. It's like they're saying, you know, call in your angels to your four corners, to your north, south, east, and west, to each of your etheric bodies, your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your emotional bodies. Ask them to come in. Ask them to protect you and hold space for you while you sleep, so you can get the rest you need to recharge yourselves. You know, I also suggested to one of my friends this morning who's been having issues sleeping also, because a lot of us have. Take crystals and lay them at the four corners of your bed, you know, and call in the angels and call in your guides and ask them to just allow you to have a peaceful rest so you can have the energy that you need to do the work that you still need to do. Okay, so the first card I got, now I got a card that was kind of came out weird, and it was kind of like the energy that's going on between, okay, the masculine and the feminine right now. And it was kind of interesting because it's the Seven of Wands, okay? And this Seven of Wands, you know, this guy looks really confident, first of all. Okay, he's feeling victorious in his passion, and he's like, he's defending, he's standing there to defend what he has worked for, okay? And almost like, and so this energy is like the masculine and the feminine are both standing in their power to defend what they have worked for and what they are working toward. This guy isn't going to let anybody fuck with his shit, okay? He is just not going to do it. He's drawn a line in the sand. And we are being called, the masculine and the feminine alike, to do the same. Okay, so as much as the masculine has all of this stuff to deal with, this shadow work, this darkness, this clearing, this walking away from things, this resolving their guilt and they're yucky bad feelings, and the feminine is in this place of just needing guidance and rest, we are still standing strong and willing to defend our unions and our connections to the death, basically. I mean, because this guy ain't going down. I could tell you that. He ain't going down with no fight. He is passionate about everything that he feels and believes. So this is what's kind of connecting the feminine and the masculine this week, is that although we are kind of feeling like we're in a fucking mess and a shambles with things, we know what we need to defend. And we know we are going to defend it to our death. Like, literally. And what I love is, like, they're just showing me the little bird next to, on the little logs here, and on the wands, and the little bird is like, you know, spirit's with us always. The divine is with us always. Our guides are with us always. So we can feel and stand secure in defending what we know is our truth, because God is with us. Okay, so cards for the union. The first card we got, and these are more, okay, so I guess I'm going to say first, before I read these, this is more kind of what we need to do to stabilize, to secure our union space with our twins right now, on both sides. So the first card I got was the Six of Pentacles, okay? And this is about generosity. This is about sharing. And I believe that this really, you know, it talks about our mission once again. Is being generous in the 3D world, sharing not just our material goods, but our wealth of knowledge that we have with those who need it. Being generous in all areas of our lives right now. Really leading, like they're showing me, like the green robe, really leading with that heart, that love, of just allowing it to flow, being generous with our love. And then the last card we have, you guys, is the Ten of Cups. Okay? And this is wishes fulfilled. This is the rainbow, man. This is the fucking pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is about us standing together, united, completely together, and reaping the benefits and feeling the love of our connection. All of our wishes are going to be fulfilled, but we've got to work together to do this. I think also they wanted me just to mention, just briefly, the numbers of the cards, because last week we had very similar numbers for the masculine and the feminine, and this week we kind of do too, in the sense that the masculine got the Eight of Cups, and the feminine got the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. So again, we've got, you know, the 8, the infinity, the coming together and moving apart. We've got the 2 fours, building a stable foundation, which equals the 8, which is the infinity again. So just remembering that we're balancing each other. We are paralleling each other. We are mirroring each other. And it's a beautiful energy to be in. We are both going through these things together. They may not be the same way. You may not see your masculine suffering and crying and falling to pieces and whatever, but they are dealing with their shit. They're getting hit with their shit in their own ways. So honor that and know that, and allow them their time, their space, this period to do the work that they need to do, because they're honoring us in doing that. They know they need to learn their lessons, just like the channeled message said. They have to do this on their own. Nobody can teach them, okay? So they need to make their own mistakes and learn from them and move on and grow from them in their own time and in their own process. Give them that time and space to do that, because they are our kings. Okay, they are our kings, and we need to value them as our kings and trust in them completely, that they are going to fully move through this energy in a beautiful, amazing way. I do want to say really quick before I end, I want to congratulate all of those twins who have reached out to me, who have come into union, reunion. I am so happy for you guys. I am so overjoyed because the more twins that get into union pull in the energy and they help more twins get into union. So just honor that. Don't go to a place of like being jealous of other people on their journey and their process, please, you guys. Really see it as a gift that the more people that do come into union, the more will. And they like the grid. They add more light. We know how powerful when twins come together is. And they're the ones, you know, they're going to help keep pulling us up and bringing those levels up higher and higher till we're all together. So with that, I'm going to say I love you, baby. And that's it. And I am sending you all so much love and light, gratitude and blessings always, beautiful souls. Have a great week. Have a great new moon. There's going to be lots of super energies around love and romance and passion with this Capricorn moon that's coming up. Venus is doing some amazing stuff, and so there's going to be a lot of that happening. So even though things seem a little intense and weird happening, and just know that there is so much room for love to happen. So be open to it, you guys. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye.